Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, students? I hope that you're all fine. Inshallah, in this video, I'm going to start with Unit 6, which is on page 50. It's in your student box, page 50. Unit 6, and the title of the unit is what? It's Natural Resources in Jordan. Natural Resources in Jordan. With the meaning of natural means طبيعي. تمام. resources مصادر, so it's what? المصادر الطبيعية where? In Jordan. Okay, so now after we have mentioned the title of the unit, I just want to tell you about the outcomes that we are going to achieve at the end of this lesson. Okay, the first lesson, it's about a quiz master. Let's just take a look at it. It's a quiz master. It's a kind of a show, a quiz show. Okay. There are some things that we have to achieve in it. What are these things? Let's look at the outcomes again. Learn the meanings or the meaning of a new vocabulary. Learn the meaning of a new vocabulary. Okay. This is what we have to learn today. Listen to a dialogue to have a general idea. Okay, this is number 2. What's the meaning of dialogue? Dialogue, حوار. Okay, so we're going to listen to it first and have a general idea. So today, inshallah, I'm going to deal with these two outcomes. And the other video, or part 2, we are going to deal with the third and fourth outcome. Okay, so learn the meaning of a new vocabulary and listen to a dialogue to have a general idea. Okay? Now, let's start with the vocabulary. The first one is abundant. Abundant. It's an adjective. We have all to know that it is an adjective. We all have to know that it is an adjective. Okay? It's what? Or what does it mean? Available in large quantities, so there is more than enough. Available متوفر in large quantities, كميات كبيرة, so there is more than enough. So it means متوفر بكميات كبيرة, abundant. Okay? 2. Derived. Derived. It's also an adjective, which means developed from something else. Developed from something else. مشتق من. 3. Tidal. It's an adjective relating to the regular rising and falling of the sea. Rising and falling of the sea اللي هو المد والجزر. So it is related to المد والجزر. Biofuel. Biofuel. It's a noun, a fuel derived immediately from living matter. اللي هو عندك الوقود العضوي. Hydro. Adjective. It's an adjective relating to water or using water. مائي. Primary. It's an adjective, original or basic, which means أساسي. تمام. And the last one is what? Worldwide. It's also an adjective extending throughout the world, اللي هو يمتد حول العالم أو واسع أو واسع حول العالم. تمام. إذن يمتد في أو حول العالم. All of these words you have to memorize them well. What's the meaning of memorize? تحفظوهم يا مس. You have to memorize them very, very well. Here we have other words that you are going to know about. We have photovoltaic. Photovoltaic means الطاقة الكهروضوئية. الطاقة الكهروضوئية. Geothermal الحرارة الأرضية أو الجوفية. Tidal, we have mentioned it before, المد والجزر. Self-taught متعلم ذاتيا, and it's an adjective. Okay? Now let's see the text. Okay, and again, it's a kind of a show. It's a quiz show, sorry. It's a quiz show. What the meaning of a quiz show هو عبارة عن زي برنامج. Okay, بيعرضوا فيه كويز معين لشخصية معينة. So it's a quiz show between the quiz master and Jamal. The quiz master is going to ask Jamal some questions. Okay, we need to know what subjects does the quiz master ask Jamal about. What the meaning of subjects? المواضيع. What subjects does the quiz master ask Jamal about? Now let's look at the text. Mastermind. This is the name of the quiz show. What's the name of it? Mastermind. Today on the show, we have Jamal Sabah, who is a self-taught expert on the history and future of Earth's resources. Jamal, you are going to answer as many questions as you can about Earth's resources. Okay. Start the clock. What are the 7 types of renewable energy? They are solar, wind, hydro, biomass, wave, tidal, and geothermal. Correct. Why is solar energy called primary renewable energy? It's the origin of many other sources of energy. It's also the most abundant renewable energy resource. Is wood a renewable energy source? It is in Europe. However, if growing it, cutting it, drying it, and transporting it uses more energy than it actually provides when it's burnt, we cannot say that it is renewable. What is the difference between renewable and fossil fuels? Time. Fossil fuels were created longer ago, but both fuels are derived from living matter. What are the 2 main kinds of solar technology? Solar water heating, which delivers hot water through pipes, and solar PV, or photovoltaics, which delivers electricity through cables. Which country is the largest producer of nuclear power? I think that it's the USA. I read somewhere that they produce 30% of all the nuclear generated electricity in the world. Finally, what energy source, according to experts, will be the most common in the future? That's a difficult question. Experts say it will be nuclear power, but they also say that we have to develop the way it is produced because otherwise it will be very dangerous. Well, thank you, Jamal. I can tell you that you got every single question right. Well done. Okay, after listening to this quiz master or quiz show, which is titled Mastermind, can you just guess what are the subjects or what subjects does the quiz master ask Jamal about? Did he ask him about life? Did he ask him about water? Did he ask him about school? What are the subjects that the quiz master asked Jamal about? Okay, now as a help, what are they? The questions were about what? They were about the types of renewable energy, right? They were about the types of renewable energy. This is the first question or the first subject that the quiz master has asked Jamal about. And again, what are the 7 types of renewable energy? Solar, wind, hydro, biomass, wave, tidal, and geothermal. Okay, what are the other subjects or questions, let's say? The other question is what? Why is solar energy called the primary renewable energy. So he asked him about the primary renewable energy. This is 2. 3. He asked him about wood, if it was or it is a renewable energy source or not. Is wood a renewable energy source or not? Okay. The other subject or the other question was, okay, the next one is what? What is the difference between renewable and fossil fuels? Next, what are the 2 main kinds of solar energy? The other question is what? Which country is the largest producer of nuclear power? And the last question is what? What energy source, according to experts, will be the most common in the future? So these were what? These were the 7 subjects. How many subjects were they? 7 subjects or 7 questions he has asked about. Okay? So, this was enough for today's lesson. Inshallah, in the next video, I'm going to explain the dialogue again, inshallah, and answer the comprehensive questions that are on page 51. See you inshallah in the next video. يعطيكم العافية أول.